Hello, my lovely air signs. Welcome to your twin flame reading for the month of May. I hope everybody is doing well. This is Crystal Raven, and this is the setup. This is going to be the side for you and how you're feeling, where you're at. This is person, place, or thing. You can also vice versa it. If that's for your story, it will be different for everybody. It's a collective reading. If it's your story, it's your story. You'll know where you fit. If it's not, that's fine. Don't own a story that's not yours, right? Check out another reader who's telling your story. Also, I don't know why I feel like I need to say this, but if it's a queen, don't think it's just a female here in 3D. We all possess feminine and masculine energies, okay? I'm going to be using the Enchanted Map Oracle, the 13 Tarot, Twin Flame Shadows by Mystic Moon here on YouTube, and she does twin flame readings. That's all she does on YouTube. And then also the Whispers of Love. All of the cards are in the description box below other than the 13 Tarot. Okay? Let's get started. Again, this is going to be for all air signs. And this is going to be a twin flame reading for those air signs for the month of May. Alright? Spirit, give me some messages, please, for air signs for the month of May. That's going through a twin flame soul connection. Message for my air signs for the month of May. Going through a twin flame soul connection. Month of May. For air signs, come on, air signs. There you are. Compass. All right, my fire signs got this as well. So, which actually makes a lot of sense. The nodes are moving to Sagittarius and Gemini, so that actually makes a lot of sense. Okay, hold up. Let me get this other side real quick. Wide open, 42 breaking down to a 6. So, okay, air signs, this is a progression, 5 to a 6. So you are being guided through your inner compass. I'm going to go ahead and read the description for the oracle cards, for these specific oracle cards. Everything else will be intuitive read, but compass and wide open, that's a progressive step, actually. And then, but 5 goblins. Let's go ahead and put this at the bottom of the deck. Goblins. Okay, so you got a 5, 5, 6. Interesting. All right, compass for my air signs, number 50, breaking down to a 5. Says, as long as you orient your compass to true north, the direction of your higher power, you will never be lost. You're entering uncharted territories right now and can expect wonderful new experiences. To stay on the highest path of your destiny, you'll need to keep your compass pointed to true north. Only spirit or a higher power can serve this function. Money, prosperity, property, prestige, romance, and other material achievements can't help you find your true path. They are simply things you may experience along your journey. Know that Spirit is working in your life. So even if you feel lost temporarily, it will be easy to find your way. Have faith and trust, for your compass with Spirit as true north will ensure that you'll never be lost, even on a starless night when all seems dark. Okay, so let's put this here where you can see it here. And I don't know if you can hear that, but I guess my neighbors are outside playing. I can close my window. Hold on just a second. That's better. So, what this is telling me is that even if things don't seem exactly the way that you would want them right now, air signs, or maybe even maybe you're just going through some things. Maybe you're feeling lonely. Maybe things are breaking up so that things could be put back together. Maybe there's just a lot of things happening, but you're following your true inner self, and you know that what you're doing is what you're needing to do. You just know that. Over here for what's going on in the situation. Again, person, place, or thing. 42, wide open. You are free to express your uniqueness to the world and share all the bounty of life's endless possibilities. All manner of opportunities are presented to you at this time. The wide open card is a signal that you're able to truly manifest your dreams and that your goals are in sight. Don't remain small and contracted. Instead, expand your horizons beyond what you believe to be your limitations. You have a unique voice that needs to be expressed in the world. The universe is supportive of new ideas and approaches at this time, so speak up and speak out. This card is a sign of the maverick who freely roams the wide open space of possibility. Allow for a greater version to replace old ideas as you dream a grander dream. Okay. Yeah. Yep. I already can see where this is going. Now I'm going to read the goblins. And then we're going to get into tarot. These are all the little things we got to get rid of here. Fear is an illusion. Choose love today. Forgive yourself and others. Goblins are born when you're wounded, and something essential is lost in that experience. From that point on, as you forget your wholeness, they remain with you in the shadows. There, they remind you of what brought them into being by mimicking your own voice, tricking you into believing that you're unworthy, victimized, or unlovable. They hold you hostage through low self-esteem, low self-worth, self-sabotage, and the feeling that you're lacking what you need. If goblins pay you a visit, know that they represent the shadows of your own self or someone else's, and that they're leading you into a potentially reactive situation. A goblin's card appearance is an opportunity for growth, however, and a signal that you must love yourself. No human is without flaws. The goblin's message is that you must release resentments and negative self-talk. Within you is the spark of the divine. Ask Spirit to help heal you. Miracles can and do happen. Let go of the negativity. I have never gotten this card in a reading yet, but I just knew that that's what this was going to be. You're following an inner voice that on the outside probably looks very different than what you normally would do. But on the inside, you know it's right. You're moving into wide open spaces. You know that you have something to say. You know that there is a change in the air. You know that you want to move forward in something. And you also know that you got to give up the negativity. You got to give up any type of negative self-talk, any vices that you have because of your, issues with your own self-worth and things like that. Stop telling yourself you can't have the things that you want. You have to change those narratives in your mind, in your head, and what you're actually telling yourself. The goblins is simply just your negative self-talk. That's it. That's it. And that's also with a 5. It's life path. It's a challenge. It's asking you, are you going to follow your compass, your inner compass? That's faith. That's faith. That's fear. That's what this is, air sign. Faith or fear. And if you follow faith, you will be wide open to the next step of possibility. Fear will stop you every single time. Okay? Spirit, give me some messages, please, for my air signs. Ace of Wands on the bottom. Air signs for this compass, please. for the twin flame read for the month of May. We got Two of Swords, Temperance, and the Lovers. We got two of Swords, Temperance, and the Lovers card. Two of Swords is making a blind decision. Temperance is balance. It's fixing things. It's a Sagittarius card. The Lovers, it's the Lovers. Everybody knows what Lovers in tarot means. So there's a choice to make a balanced decision, or to make a decision that balances a connection. Whatever that decision is for you, air sign, you've made a decision that balances out a love connection. And maybe this decision has hurt some hearts. That could definitely be. The problem is, there's not much anybody can do about it when you have the Lovers, two people that connect on that level, or you even choosing to love yourself first, okay, bringing the balance into that, even depending on what that is for you. Okay, wide open, clarify this wide open, but you are definitely choosing, making some moves to bring balance into a love situation, something that you feel strongly about. Wide open, clarify wide open, please. Okie dokie. We have the Emperor, the World, Death, and the Devil. Wow. Okay, then. The Emperor, the World, the Death card, and the Devil. Yeah. Once you choose to allow cycles to move forward with the World and the Death card, and this Devil card, once you allow the negative energies with this goblins to just stop, that's the Devil, the just negative crap that you just shouldn't be saying to yourself. You let that shit go. You start talking positive to yourself. Remember, you're an emperor. You are an emperor. Remember that, air signs. So don't allow yourself to have a death process, a change of cycle, to get rid of this negative. Today's a brand new day. Tomorrow's a brand new day. Because underneath all that negativity is an emperor. Wow. This is simply all the negative self-talk. Bottom of the deck is the King of Swords. There you are, air sign. With the Fool. And the Chariot. That's beautiful. Oh, the Magician. Look at that. I promise I'm not going to pull anymore. Yeah. We got air sign with the Fool, choosing to understand, choosing to know that you are not really a fool, but a magician. Understanding that the choice to move forward in the ways that your spirit moves you is actually the choice of a magician. The Fool has this idea of this, hey, I can do this, I can do that. Moving from the Fool and choosing to go into the Magician is, hey, I know I can, and moving forward in it without having the physical proof that that's going to work out. Just knowing. Absolutely knowing and getting rid of all that negative self-talk, guys. Wow. There's a divine partnership with the Lovers over here, and it's just choosing to balance yourself out. It's just choosing to have balance in your life, whatever that means for you, air sign. Whatever that means. I keep always, anytime I do the air sign readings, it's hard for me because I feel a lot of drinking involved, and I just it's always the air signs. Sometimes the water signs do it to me too, but the air signs a lot. So guys, just be careful with that. Remember not to see unlovable. That's one of the things it was saying you were working through. Remember, of not feeling lovable. And a lot of people that feel unlovable, they do have different things that they do to try to help them feel lovable. Maybe they shop too much. Maybe, it's a lot of things, okay? Yeah. robotic and delusioned. Okay, so here you are, air signs. You're feeling unlovable. You kind of just go through the motions of every day, feeling kind of like a robot, and wondering if what you're feeling deep down is a delusional idea or if you should really trust that spirit. The problem is your insides feel so cold sometimes that it's hard to say, okay, I really want to move forward. You're not cold on the inside, but it feels that way. So when you want to move forward, you're like, okay, wait, maybe not. Okay, yeah, okay, maybe not. And you're doubting yourself way, way too much. And it's because something in life at some point made you feel unlovable. So you just decided to do what you were told, doing what some people asked you to do, being a people pleaser, doing all that stuff. And it made you feel like you had no control over your own life. And you're realizing that's not the truth. And you're taking back control over your life with the Two of Swords and the Temperance card. You know what you want and you're going after it. And you're going to stop all this negative crap so that you can move into the Emperor stance. You know that you can do this on your own, and you're changing your perspective from, oh my gosh, I am a fool, what did I do, to, oh wow, I can do whatever it is that my goals. I can set out to do things and be happy. Disconnected, lust, and silenced is for over here. So you've got disconnected and lust, and that's what I absolutely feel goes along with this Death and the Devil card. Letting the idea of just the fun, the lust, the I want, letting that go with this Devil card, and then coming back out of it and speaking your truth, because you are an air sign, you King of Swords. That's why it's up there. You felt so silenced for so long, for so many different reasons. Yeah, guarded. There you go, guarded right there. Silenced and guarded, so you just emotionally disconnected from everybody. And you just went after what you lusted after instead of emotionally wanted. Okay? It's not a judgment, it's just me telling you what I'm reading. If it's not your story, it's not your story, so don't get mad. This is somebody who is going from being very logical and doing things very robotically and logically, where people understand exactly what to expect from this person, to turning around and doing things that are not logical, things are very heartfelt, things that their soul is telling them to do, and getting rid of just the disconnect through relationships that don't have any depth to them, and actually speaking up and not just staying quiet in how they feel. They're discussing how they feel. And even though they may come off as you even may come off as a little guarded, you're blossoming. Yeah. This is you dealing with you. The Lovers, please. Unexpected income. Maybe through working at home right now, you've met somebody. That's interesting. Most definitely through networking at home. Ooh. Yeah, in your community. Yeah, there's people online right now. They're doing jobs. They're meeting people in groups, as far as that goes, like people, like-minded people. And air signs, there's somebody that you've met as far as something as that goes. There could even be, it could be anything. It doesn't necessarily have to be that, but those are the two cards that are coming out big time, where you're doing your own online thing and you meet somebody through that, or you've main male just popped out, and even community. Okay, so there's definitely a masculine energy that's coming through with that, and they could either be your energy or someone else's. You will know that. That's for you. Clarify this Emperor, please. Privileged lady. Man, Everybody seems to be just waiting for people's stuff to finish. Yeah, privileged lady, adjudication, and mature woman. This emperor could most definitely been dealing with somebody that he personally just thinks is fantastic or she thinks is fantastic, and they're dealing with a mother figure, grandmother figure that doesn't like the idea at all. There could also be, again, this could be court stuff. If you've got the masculine over here, this could definitely be the female in life, even though it's the emperor again. It can also be a woman who is trying to get a child through court because they're going through a divorce with a man. It can be a lot of different scenarios for you, okay? And you're going to know what that is. Again, the emperor does not have to be a man in 3D. It can definitely be a woman. That's just somebody who is in charge of their own stuff. Somebody who's taken the lead in their own life, okay, who is no longer silenced, who is not just after, lustful disconnect. See what I'm saying? Either that or yeah, you're just waiting. It's a waiting game. That's all this is just, everybody seems to be doing that. Give me a card for this disconnect. So some people are really trying to just get money. Right now, honestly. They're out of work. They're trying to figure out some things, and people are just worried about money at the moment. That's really all this is. There's definitely a partner to this mature woman coming out here. But with toil and labor and poverty here, and then courthouse here, with sudden wealth, I do believe that it's honestly just a matter of time, and it has to do with money. It has to do with money that's being waited on. Expectation, yeah. Whoever's waiting on some kind of money deal or big money thing or whatever, that seems to be a big expectation, or to handle it, and it's something through court, okay? And it has to do with money, but it has to do with working really hard. So it's like, it's almost as if the only way to present is through, or the way it seems to only present is through a lustful fashion and very disconnected emotionally, because of the fact that there are things going on with the courthouse with kids and things like that. That's exactly how that feels. However, it does feel like somebody met somebody through the fact of working from home or in their community, and now there is a breakup of a home. Okay? All right. Some messages, please, for my air signs. Messages, please, for my air signs. Messages, please, for my air signs. Come on now. Come on now. There we go. Forgiveness. Demonstrate love. 48 breaking down to a 3. Demonstrate love. Find out what is important to the people you love and act on it. Yeah. Listen. Understand what's important to people instead of just maybe what you think they would want, or whatever the case may be, okay? Demonstrate that love. Be a loving person so love comes towards you. Forgiveness. 29 breaking down to 11. Nothing can be gained by holding on to past disappointments. Whatever it is you haven't been able to get through, air sign, please get through it. Demonstrate love regardless of how you may feel about love. Make sure that you try to operate in a loving fashion, which is what your soul is telling you to do. That's why it's so weird. I think that's why it's so weird. People are not used to seeing you act in certain ways, as far as very like compassionate or emotionally upset or anything like that. They're used to seeing you very, okay, I'll just handle it. I'm good. I'm fine. Everything's great. But you're starting to show that things bother you or things are getting to you. And just remember, demonstrate love. Don't act shrewd or cold. Demonstrate love and forgiveness. Okay. I don't think all of those things were supposed to fall down. So. Give me just a minute. Okay. First situation over here, please, for air signs. First is 47, breaking down to an 11. Physical touch is important. For some of us, nothing is more important than a tender touch. This might include a pat on the back or giving a hug to someone who needs it. 35, breaking down to an 8. This is my twin flame, and so is forgiveness, one of my twin flame cards for this deck. Speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change someone's life, including your own. So we've got physical touch, communication, choose love, 21, breaking down to a 3. You always have a choice as to what you should do. And 50, breaking down to a 5 with compass. Consider your foundation. You are being asked to look at how committed you are to love. Choose love, it says, see? And don't be going after just what looks good. Go after what you know your soul is wanting you to go towards, okay? Because that's where you're going to get your sudden wealth. That's where your poverty is going to get filled up. You're working hard to go towards a spiritual sudden wealth. You've worked really hard to get yourself out of poverty and out of frustrations and all of these things, and 23 breaks down to a 5, which could definitely be, like I said, with the life path number, you know, and change your goblins into your compass, and it will change your life. Consider your foundation. What is it that you love? Speak of love. Speak kindly about love. Don't be silenced anymore, okay? Don't be silenced anymore. Don't expect people to be instantly guarded. Don't expect to be turned down. Don't expect to, you know, be played for a fool. Don't expect any of those things, because you've got to forgive before you can move forward. You can't move into a great relationship with somebody if you haven't even been able to forgive the person your last relationship, your trauma from, you know, last year, your whatever you need to heal. If you haven't done this forgiveness work on yourself and the stuff that's with this temperance, it hurts your heart, man. Forgiveness work, it hurts, because you have to forgive yourself too. And you have to look at yourself in order to forgive yourself, and to do all of those things and to still be able to come out and remember your foundation. What is it that you love? Choosing that love, speaking that love, showing that love. And you're wide open. Stop the negative talk. The negative talk is stopping your life. The way you talk to yourself. So stop it, okay? All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed. That was a really quick one for air signs. Boy, you guys had me talking quick. All right, that's all I have for you for May. All right, I will talk to you guys later. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so now. Hit the notification bell. That way you're notified every single time I load up a video. And please like, comment, share. And again, thank you for being here and exchanging this energy with me. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.